Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chlorine from Minion's Realm, and I am actually leaving tomorrow from my house for Christmas, visiting family, but I wanted to record this now. Um, it was a war we had. Gosh, this one hurt so much. 55 to 55 against one Sri Lanka. Um, Looking at they have a 20 win streak. They were obviously an amazing clan. We actually outmatched them. Um, they had 6 Tunnel 10s, we had 7, so Fatality was a Tunnel 10. But looking at the percentages, 96, 91, 80s, like obviously we were not able to compete with that. This war, it was, like I said, it was really sad. This one, kind of all our problems happened at once. I don't want to talk about it too much, but basically, uh, we had certain Town Hall 9s wait forever to attack, and the bottom two players were left unattacked until I want to say the last half hour. So we were scrambling to find people for those. A Town Hall 9 didn't show up, like, and then Town Hall 9s waited till the last hour to attack, and so Town Hall 10s didn't know who we were hitting till the last hour. It was just a mess. So we're definitely going to change some things up with how we war. We're going to leave these people out because I am sick and tired of them doing this. Um, yeah, we need to change some things, but that's kind of what we're going to do. Looking at the war again, 55 to 55, they dropped 2 Tunnel 10 triples on our crappy bases. I wish I told these guys to update their bases. I was kind of lazy, so that's my fault. I don't know if they would have had time to, but they did triple the weak links for us, and then we picked up one 10v10 on them. I'm going to show this one. This was me coming in. Very last couple, I want to say 20 minutes left. I decided to come in at the bottom here with the Goho because Goho is obviously OP now at Tunnel 10. He has a Hound CC, so I'm just going to let my queen walk around the bottom, grab that Wizard Tower and Tesla and stuff. Golem split, which was really stupid. That was really annoying, but I got my king and my bowlers to go in, so that's going to help. I made a big mistake here by dropping 2 poisons on this Hound Loon. I wanted to make sure the Loon dropped, and I also wanted all the pups to die. I didn't want the Hound to pop, but it turns out my wizards came in, so the Hound popped, and because of that, I dropped 2 poisons because I wanted to kill those, but as you can see, some of these pups lived over here, and that almost killed the raid. But now I have the hogs coming in on the top. You're never going to get used to this sight. Hogs going into an inferno on a heal. I still hate it, even though this is my triple. I get through two giant bombs there. Obviously, you don't want to put bombs anywhere near your infernos now. You just want to make the attacker run out of heals by putting your bombs elsewhere in the base, out of range. But looking at what he's got left, he's just got a single target. Again, 2 more bombs with a single. I get he was trying to stop a queen charge, and it actually helped because I wanted to send in a kill squad from that point, but after I got the entry perfected, the single did nothing to stop the hogs. Looking at this, I have 2 pups left, and they were big time trouble, so I had an archer. Look at this. I dropped the archer to take out the pups. Boom. She takes out one shot, 2 shot, boom. Now look how much base is left. I for sure thought I would not get it, so I actually phased out the game, which means I quit and reopened it so that I didn't have to watch myself quote-unquote time fail because I thought I would time fail. So I did not know that my hogs split, which is what saved the raid. I should have saved wizards. I did not think I was gonna get this. It was literally a 10-second plan just to find the kill squad because, like I said, people not using their attacks forced me to not be able to use my attacks until the end. But yeah, looking at this time, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So I probably had about 5 seconds left, so that was pretty close. And that happened with 11 minutes left. So, yeah, painful stuff. We did have some amazing Town Hall 9 triples. This was Silver's first war back, and even though he feels like he lost the war because he had this 82% on number 2, he did so well. I'm really proud of Silver because he took an extended break, I want to say like a month off, and he came back and got 12 pack on Town Hall 9 bases that were really good. So he helped us so much in this war. I really hope he does not feel bad. He wasn't the one who lost it. I'm just gonna jump into his first one. This is a maxed out Town Hall 9, guys. This base is really tricky. Like, I would hate to attack this kind of base. These open bases are so hard to predict where the traps are. And that's such a problem for me because I hate, like, going in on the queen, like, with my kill squad on the queen side and then not knowing where all the springs are. Because you can lose so many hogs to a well-played base. So, kudos to Silver for taking this out. Laloon does seem like it's the way to go if you're wanting to do something fresh, just because you don't have to deal with springs or these guys all ran ground skellies. So yeah. So Silver's gonna take out the queen. He misses the witch with his poison, which was really unfortunate because it really stalls his queen and it actually caused a lot of problems. Luckily, his queen does take out the baby and the Valk. And then this golem is going to tank the witch long enough for her to take that out. But as you can see, his kill squad didn't actually do a lot for the investment he put into it. So watching this live, I was super sad because I didn't think we were going to get it. And this just shows how good Silver is. 2 hounds, I want to say, was it like 20 balloons, and he crushes it. So first group of loons going into this first expo. He's hasting up the second loons. They're going into the expo, and then this is just perfect loon placement. I know Silver, even though he may be disappointed on this war because of his Town Hall 10, he's gonna do so well at Town Hall 10 just because with the Inferno nerf, he's gonna do. I'm so excited to see what he can do at Town Hall 10. I'm also excited to see what Gary can do when he gets back with Killer because we definitely need an ever 3-star attacker. But yeah, look, going into this final air defense, he has to heal, and it heals him just long enough, and then it's healing all of his point defense so his loons can go in and take out this other stuff. So I'm just going to fast forward here because I have so many good attacks to show. But as you can see, his minions, great cleanup. Always bring cleanup, guys. If you're hitting Town Hall 9s, always bring cleanup. We had 299% on the same base because neither of them brought cleanup. Like, that's, to me, is unacceptable. You need to bring cleanup. But yeah, amazing hit by him. Again, this is his second hit. Look at this base. I don't even know where I would begin to break this down, but Silver hit it fresh. He trebled it. I'll come back to that one if I have time at the end of the video. I want to show this one because this was also fresh and it was a sick attack. Look at that. You're looking at my army camps, whoops, and you're like, what is this, Evan? Why are you bringing dragons? So I wanted to try dragons, and I figured, hey, I can queen walk these air defense, and I can go into this queen, and then I can just try to dragon the back of his base. So I've always wanted to try this strategy. I've seen Willie do it. I've seen Gary do it, and I was like, it's time to try it. So these Teslas popped up, and I was like, oh crap, like that's not good. So I actually placed a loon to try to take those out, and the loon actually right there. The loon fishes out a black air bomb, so boom, perfect Coco loon. Yeah, I had a lot of wizards because I didn't know what else to bring, so they're gonna just funnel the queen in. Hound CC, probably the worst case scenario for me. So I placed my king down here. I'm just gonna fast forward because this is incredibly boring. I wanted to get to Kiwi Walk, did get kind of a Kiwi Walk. And the queen dealt with the hound, so I placed a rage just to get her going, and I didn't want to use the ability. She's going to take out the queen, and at this point, because these air defense are so far down, I'm going to start with dragons. So I have 5 dragons, 1 in the CC, and I had 10 loons. And my goal was to place the dragons at tank and then place the loons kind of behind them. I got a little bit excited. This is the part where I kind of messed up. A haste right there on those loons would have been perfect, and like 3 loons there. But my dragons are moving in, and the thing about dragons is they're awesome because they take out defenses and trash buildings, so you don't really need cleanup. And the time was, I think I had 2 seconds left to TM this raid, which is amazing. So yeah, I placed a haste spell, and then I realized I needed a rage spell there, so that was incredibly poor thinking on my part. I wished I had placed the rage first, and then I could have used the haste for down here, but it turns out I was still able to absolutely wreck this base. Yeah, I've always wondered what I could do with these, this like Queen Walk Laloon on a base with exposed ADs, and the Queen actually took out all of that. So MVP Queen, MVP Dragons, and I think that was a pretty sick raid. So jumping in, let's see. I know Guga was Silver's account. I know also that he had some sick raids. This is, let's see. I think I'm going to show this one. This is me and Erica's plan. She was a little bit, I think we kind of miscommunicated on what exactly we wanted to do. I wanted her to walk this queen. I wanted her to walk this queen all the way down here and then enter here with her queen and her king. But she thought that she entered early, so she's gonna place the king down here, and this archer tower is not tanking the queen, which is what I wanted. So unfortunately, she gets a wall breaker fail here, and then she's gonna get a really tough entry. But she does a really good job rebounding, so that's why I'm showing the raid. Normally, when you do a queen walk and bowlers, you want to lead the queen into the entry point, and then you place your bowlers at the entry point, just so you help create the funnel and everything. But I think I kind of confused her with the plan, which was my fault. I should have made that more clear. But this was a perfect example of how she was able to essentially, I'm not sure what word I'm looking for. She was able to recover, yes. This is how she was able to recover, so I think it was a great hit. She had lots of hogs, and she's just going to place them up here. Has this heal down, which is good. And these hogs, like 27 hogs, these are just going to move into these defenses. And at this point, I was like, whoa, she might actually hit this. I don't know. Oh, yes. She brought archers, but she didn't place them on the top corner hut. I don't know why, but that one was kind of pesky. So I'm just going to quickly fast forward this. As she finished out these last couple defense, her hogs are going to unfortunately go right by this corner hut. So at that point, I was like, oh my gosh, she's got a 99%. Fortunately, she comes back and she gets it with, I think literally there was 2 seconds left. It was incredibly close. Great job to her for rebounding like that. Okay, so I think I'm going to show one of Guga's hits because he had a 6-pack. This is Silver's lower account, which he got a 6-pack on Kairos, which is like, yeah, it's cool, but he's also a 30 queen. And then he got a 6-pack on this account with a 15-18 heroes. And to me, that's big time skill. If you can triple on a max heroes, it's like, yeah, you're okay. But if you can triple on heroes that are under 20, you are very good. I don't even know if I could do this on my lower Tunnel 9, if I could try against these anti-free Tunnel 9s. Again, kudos for Silver for coming out. He got a 12-pack fresh, which is what kept us in the game this war. We had so many problems on Town Hall 9, like the fact that he was able to come out and start us off like that, it really set the tone to where we were able to play recovery. in that we didn't need fresh triples. We could get cleanup triples. I think Silver would definitely be the MVP of this war just because of how well he played at the Town Hall 9, which people are saying Town Hall 10 wins wars, but again, our Town Hall 9 game is not where we want it to be, and for us, Town Hall 9 does win wars. Like, if we're able to clear Town Hall 9s and... Oh, look at that double heal. That's basically a swag spell. But yeah, if we're able to clear 9s with 9s and then get scouts, like, that would help so much. Especially if it was in the first 12 hours of war. If we had 12 hours to plan Town Hall 10 hits, we would be incredible. The fact of the matter is we're always wondering who's dipping, who's attacking, and so fresh Town Hall 9s are a big deal for us. Yeah, I'm just going to fast forward this cleanup. So my video is at 16 minutes, so I'm just going to jump up to the top and show his first, I think it was his second hit on his Kairos account. I'm showing 3 of Silver's hits, but again, he had an incredible war. I'm really proud of him for stepping up in this war. So yeah, this is a great base. These were all great bases. We need to copy these bases. Yeah. So he's just going to come in on the top here with the Hog Riders. The Hog Riders. He likes to do 2 Golem with the Buller CC, which is like a Gahoba but with 2. I think I've always done 3 Golems, but lately I haven't liked not only having 16 Hogs. So I might actually try this 2 Golem army comp. I think it can be very effective if you are able to get to a queen. So yeah, he just uses this open expo compartment, and he's just going to funnel these bowlers and stuff right in. And these guys' CCs were amazing. They had the perfect combination of hounds and damage, so we never knew going in fresh who had hound and who had damage, which is what you want. If you have too many damage CCs, people can tell, and they're going to attack you as if you have damage. If you have too many hounds, obviously people are going to know that. But if you have a mix, like, it makes it incredibly hard to plan a first hit because it can drastically change like what you want to do to a base. So this was fresh. Silver goes in. He's got these hogs up top. Got him flying because of springs, but just an incredible kill squad. Incredible value with his kill squad. They're just going to basically converge on these last couple defenses, and at this point it's like I was getting pretty hyped. I think this was his last attack for the 12 pack, and I can't understate like how important it is to get triples, fresh triples in this for our wars. So I was really hyped for Silver in this one. He made such a big difference. Because like last war, we needed a ton of dips and all of our lucky triples came at the end. This war, all of our good triples came at the beginning, and it wasn't as bad as last war. I mean, it was only worse than last war only because of how we finished, not because of the Town Hall 9s. But yeah, incredible hit for him. I think I'm gonna end the video here. Maybe I'll show this YOLO. I'll do it on ×2 because I'm already at 19 minutes. But this is Turtle coming in like 5 minutes left in war. I'm kind of mad at him for attacking this late, but he does come in and get the 2-star, which freed up Silver to go for a base that he actually wanted to raid. So yeah, he just uses his heroes to give it Town Hall. I'm just gonna kind of ×4 this because it's just it shows how incredibly powerful Lalun is. Like, look how much of the base he got. This is a Town Hall 9 with a 5/4 queen. If you suicide your heroes up here, you bring some skelly spells for the queen, and you bring a heal spell for right there, this is very much looking like a triple. That just shows how stupid their Inferno nerf is. I'm not liking it. It does make it Town Hall 9s a lot easier, but I'm pretty convinced that the enemy would have only got 1 Tunnel 10v10 triple instead of 2 if they had not nerfed the Infernos, and they wouldn't have gotten nearly as high percent. So I think we would have won this war before the update, which kind of pisses me off that you're able to do that. But I mean, we didn't play like we were trying to win, and that's ultimately what cost us. I'm gonna stop ranting about this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry if I sounded kind of mad. I am a little bit mad. We're taking a break, just because I put so much effort into this war, and I know some other people did, and it's really discouraging to come up short because people aren't showing up. So I'm going to, like, we are taking a break, so I don't know if you're gonna see any videos in a little while. I don't think I'm gonna bring my mic to school, just because it's kind of a pain to pack up and reset up. If we have a nice war, I will record it with my crappy computer mic, but you probably won't see any videos until, I don't know, maybe March or so, unless we have a nice war. So I hope you guys enjoyed this war. Normally I wouldn't really show a loss, but I think we put up a good fight, and we had some really nice triples. So we are over 21 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Do something fun on Christmas. Don't spend the whole day planning Clan Wars. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.